But I don't see why these people are out here trying to actually avenge his death when he didn't even know what side he wanted to be on. He might be HVH the next day. You don't even know. I'm just saying. I'm ranting now. I'm sorry. I'm just putting it out there. What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ, and I am back with another P-Valley talk. Now, we're going to be talking about season 2, episode 9, titled Snow, and we're going to be focusing on Little Murda and Uncle Clifford. Let's get into it, y'all. Okay, y'all. So our girl grandmother is up at the hospital, and she is going through it. She is there by herself, and nobody is there with her as she is fighting COVID. Now, her daughter Beulah keeps calling her, trying to get her to come to the other side, but grandmother is just like, nope, not going to do it, don't want it. Now, we learned from one of our past videos that when a person who is passed on offers you a drink, that could be an omen or a sign of death. And grandmother say she ain't trying to do that. She don't want to drink it. She don't want the water. Just keep the doggone water. So grandmother is fighting for her life, y'all. I personally don't think that grandmother's going to go anywhere. I love this character, and I think Loretta Devine does an amazing job playing her. Now, y'all, meanwhile, your girl Uncle Clifford is over here playing house with Little Murda. I mean, Little Murda is cooking grits, biscuits, eggs, all types of stuff, probably bacon and sausage and everything else. I'm just getting hungry just thinking about it. But they're gonna have a real conversation, you know what I'm saying? And Uncle Clifford knows that this has to end at some point, and that, you know, Little Murda is going to end up going out on tour with Tina Snow, and that, you know, that this will end. But for now, he's just going to enjoy the ride, and he's going to give Little Murda some advice about tea, you know, one of his rules, of course, as Uncle Clifford always does. And they're just going to have a really good conversation, and it feels like Little Murda is ready to try to move on from everything that he's been through. Now, I don't know if your boy Little Murda is ready to fully come out just yet, but it feels like at some point he might just be ready to tell the world who he really is. Now, meanwhile, back at the club, Uncle Clifford and Autumn, of course, they're still beefing, you know what I'm saying? And they're trying to get these girls together, and they're watching Mercedes and Keyshawn and Roulette and Whisper dance. And Uncle Clifford is rooting for Mercedes, but the truth of the matter is that your girl still isn't ready yet. She has a mental block, and she just ain't ready to be up on the pole. Now, Mercedes is going to have a breakdown, and Uncle Clifford is going to go out there and try to talk to her and just let her know that sometimes you just have to dream another dream. Now, meanwhile, everybody's getting ready for the grand reopening of the club, and everybody is showing up for this thing. So you already know that this is definitely over the 50% capacity that they are supposed to be at. And your girl has already showed up, making sure that they are doing what they supposed to do. She got on all of her gear. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not going to get coughed or sneezed on at all. But Uncle Clifford manages to strike a deal with her, and she's like, hey, I'm going to throw in Big L too. Can we at least go to 75%? So with Big L in the mix, she's like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. So meanwhile, your girl Uncle Clifford finds out that Toy is back there, and Toy makes the mistake and coughs, and then Uncle Clifford is like, oh, hell no, bitch, you gotta go. So Uncle Cliff actually fires Toy because he is upset that Toy gave his grandmother COVID. Now, Toy is like, how do you know I'm the one who did it? And everybody knows that she's the one that gave grandmother COVID, and Uncle Clifford just ain't having it. Meanwhile, y'all, your boy Little Murda is on the gram letting everybody know that it's about to go down because Tina Snow and himself are about to start their tour, and the Pank is going to be their first stop. Now, of course, Uncle Clifford didn't know nothing about this, but this is definitely a good surprise because this means that they're about to bring even more money up into this thing. Now, Tina Snow and Little Murda finally make it to the club, and y'all, I think we've been waiting this entire season to see when Snow was gonna pop up. Your girl Meg Thee Stallion definitely did her thing, coming through in this white, Little Murda in this red, looking like royalty, both of them. Okay, y'all, so meanwhile, your boy Maine and his homie from CFC are over here talking about Little Murda. Now, the homie is like, look, he's not claiming it, and Maine is like, that don't mean he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So it feels like Maine believes that Little Murda killed Pico. Now, I'm not fluid in gang talk, but it seems to me that this just doesn't make any sense at all, because if Pico got on the internet, you know, the World Wide Web, you know, that thing that lives forever that everybody can see, and actually claims a death, like says that he killed somebody that's in a rival gang, why do you not expect that rival gang to kill you? Like, how did he think that he was going to live to see another day? Did he think that this gang stuff was like for fake? Because it feels like Pico didn't realize that this was real. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, who flip flops in a gang? I can't even imagine being one thing and then deciding that I don't want to be in this gang, that I'm just going to be in this gang. I don't think it's like a club like that, like where you can just change memberships just because. But apparently Pico did, and he got what he got, and it is what it is. But I don't see why these people are out here trying to actually avenge his death when he didn't even know what side he wanted to be on. He might be HVH the next day. You don't even know. I'm just saying. I'm ranting now. I'm sorry. I'm just putting it out there. Anyway, y'all, your girl Tina Snow is going to go meet Uncle Clifford, and Uncle Clifford is definitely going to give all the shade because Tina is going to be flirting with Little Murda, and y'all already know. But your girl Tina Snow is a diva, and I love it. Now, your boy Corbin is going to show up in the Paradise Room. Man, this Paradise Room has had a lot go down in it. Now, we're going to find out that Corbin is like, it doesn't really matter who wins. You know what I'm saying? I need something from you. Now, he's going to make Uncle Clifford an offer that Uncle Clifford is just like, I'm not going to turn this down. He wants Uncle Clifford to whoop him like he used to do. Now, apparently Corbin likes these whippings. I mean, he likes to get beat on his back and stuff like that. I don't even understand, but I mean, if that's what he liked, then I guess that's just what he liked. Now, he's going to offer Uncle Clifford $250K to do this, which just happens to be the amount that Autumn paid for the club. So y'all see where this is going. So anyway, Uncle Clifford is going to go ahead and give Corbin that ass whooping of a lifetime and get that money. Now, meanwhile, your boy Little Murda and Tina Snow are taking the stage and they are doing their thing, killing it. And then all of a sudden, one of the guys from HVH looks like they're going to bump into one of the guys from CFC. And then they're going to say, did you not hear what Murda just said? Don't be playing with my name. Get you a halo. And then the next line, he says, Draco, another one of y'all N-words. So if you're not familiar with gang talk, Draco is just an automatic weapon. So, of course, they're going to take this stuff personally, and a fight is going to start out, and all hell is about to break loose. Now, I ain't going to say it was a murder night type of situation, but it is definitely starting to heat up at the Pank again. Anyway, Little Murda is going to be really upset because, of course, they're going to try to come to the stage, and everybody's going to be fighting. And Little Murda, in the heat of his madness, in the heat of his anger, is going to tell Uncle Clifford about what happened. Now, he's not going to tell him about Big T committing suicide. He's just going to say that night that, that's not what was going on. But he is going to let him know that he did wet up the block and that he did take out one of their people. So meanwhile, your girl Uncle Clifford is going to find some drugs that Big L had at the club. Now, we already know that Uncle Clifford was like, no drugs at the club. We are not doing that. We are not about that plug life. That's not what we doing. He already made that very clear that that is not what he wanted for the club. But, Big L did it anyway. So he's going to go confront Big L, and then Big L is going to go on this whole rant about him being a bitch and being scared and how Autumn is going to sell the club. And I'm just like, why do I not understand this? I don't know why this is not making sense to me. Maybe I'm missing something. If anybody understands, then let me know. Leave it in the comments, because the only thing that I see is that if Autumn sells this club and she's able to get $10 million from it, then Uncle Clifford is going to be a rich, scared bitch if that's the case, because Uncle Clifford is going to get paid and he's going to be able to build another empire. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. For the life of me, I just don't get it. Big L randomly out of the blue, I'm like, where did this even come from? He's like, well, if she dead, she can't sell. And I'm just like, so now you want to kill Autumn? Really? Like, what is going on, Big L? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, your girl Uncle Clifford is just like, Big L, you are fired. And then Big L turns around and says he quit. Like, how you gonna quit after I just fired you? Y'all. Okay, I'm just going to leave that alone. Anyway, your girl Uncle Clifford is going to get a call from Chuckalisa General, and we don't know what they told her. I guess we're going to find that out on the next episode. So hopefully it is not bad news, because we definitely do not want grandmother to die. Like, I really think she's going to live, but, we shall see. Meanwhile, your boy Murda is talking to Mercedes, and this is just another one of those moments where people are in the paradise room again, because if you remember from back in season 1, Murda and Mercedes in that paradise room when she called his music slaw, I mean, it was crazy. But anyway, they're just talking to each other and having a real conversation. He's gonna ask her to listen to his new song, and in his song he is going to mention something about, have you ever killed somebody? And then he's going to say something about 7 pounds of pressure. So I definitely think that when he went into that booth, that he definitely wrote a song about what just transpired. Maybe not like everything in detail, at least I would hope not everything in detail, but it definitely looks like he had to go in there and get this off his chest. Okay, y'all, so meanwhile, Centonia is out in the parking lot hysterical saying, did you hear the way he was taunting us? And all I could think, y'all, was, did you see what Pico did? He literally got on the internet and said that he killed Big Teak when we know that he didn't kill Big Teak, but he claimed that body. He said that he did that. So if he took the blame for a body and got on the internet and told everybody that he killed them, and this is their rival gang, why did you expect Pico to live, another week, another day? Like, I don't understand why nobody didn't know that Pico was gonna die. Like, was this gang stuff like fake for you or what? Because it feels like y'all don't understand how this whole thing works. You kill somebody from my set, then somebody from your set has to go too. So anyway, it's just an ongoing cycle. So we all know that what's going to happen is it's about to be some stuff that's about to pop off. Hopefully Maine does not get caught up in all this stuff, because dude always in jail. Like, dude, don't you want to stay out of jail sometimes? Like, I don't understand, Maine, with your chocolate self. Dang. Anyway, y'all, our girl Uncle Clifford is going to see Keyshawn getting ready to leave. And I believe in this moment is where the forgiveness happens. I believe Uncle Clifford is ready to forgive, and he understands that Keyshawn is trying to get away and that she's trying to break away. And I even believe that he knows that that's what Autumn was doing, that that's the reason why she said, you need this, when she was trying to give Keyshawn all the money from the door. Now she's going to tell Keyshawn to basically don't look back, don't come back there. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to say their goodbyes. Now, Uncle Clifford is going to look at the note that she left on Mercedes' vanity, which basically says that I'll be your sister for life, because these three, Gidget, Mercedes, and Keyshawn, were really tight and they were sisters. It's just a really touching moment to see that everybody seems to have finally forgiven Keyshawn. Okay, y'all, so that's what's up with Little Murda and Uncle Clifford. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Now, do you think that somebody is about to get taken out in this next episode? And if so, who do you think it's going to be? Now, guys, meanwhile, go ahead and take a look at this video where we're going to be talking about Big Bone and Roulette. Until next time, peace.